Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double shot of time.
We are at the Riverhead Raceway for the 16th race of Season 1 of the SCRL Icebreakers Whelen series. The number 28 of Riley Spurley 2 will be leading us to the green flag. So beside him is the 57 of Daniel Grachach. Rest of the starting lineup for today's race. All 24 drivers are here. Keka Whiteline enters this race with a 60-point lead over Ryan Pritchard. Whiteline is starting 21st. Pritchard is starting 23rd. Now, of course, Riverhead Speedway has not been made for in our 2003, so we are using a substitute track. Riverside Speedway is the closest track I could find in both terms of length and style of the track. We've only ran Riverhead one time here in league history. Keka Whiteline won that race. So she'll be looking to try and sweep this track as well, because we'll be returning to this track one more time later on in the season. But she's starting way in the back. Without any further ado, hear the most famous words in all of motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines!
The field is rolling off. Doesn't look like anybody's having any problems, which is always a good thing. We want a clean start for all the drivers. "20 laps is the scheduled distance. Riley Spurley Tube will be leading us to the green. Pace car pulls in, and we are racing here at Riverhead Speedway for the second time in series history. Riley Spurley Tube leading him off into turn number 2. Trying to clear Daniel Grachach. Grachach with a run on the outside, but Spurley Tube will get the clear advantage on the inside. And Riley Spurley Tube will lead a lap. Eli Bright moves into second place, our Stafford race winner. Spurley Tube leads him off into turn number 3. And in turn number 4, Spurley Tube leads lap number 2. 18 laps to go. Battle for third. Nope, excuse me, second. Daniel Grachach fighting on the outside as drivers going 3 wide. They easily break it up. You see all the 0-9 of Kyle Hunter wanting to make a move. Now he does for third. Now he's going to try and go for second around Eli Bright. There's the 88, Dexter Black, also moving up past Daniel Grachach. 59, Zachary Fitzwater, good run for him in the top 5 right now. That driver's just not had any luck here in the Whelen Series ever since he made his debut. And now he's stuck on the outside. Not good for Fitzwater. Kyle Hunter going for second around Eli Bright. Completes the pass. There comes the 88. Dexter Black following. They're all chasing Riley Spurley Tube, though. Whoa, we got a car in the grass. That's the 3. Yep. That was the 3. And the 10, Sammy Jr. Oh, we got another wreck. The 121, Ryan Pritchard, second in points. We are racing it back, and Riley Spurley Tube easily is the race leader. We'll take a look at the first caution of the day. This all started coming out of turn number 2. Nick Kennedy gets spun out by the 52, Patrick Smith. Nick Kennedy naturally will come up the track right into Sammy Jr. The 2 cars make contact, and they will spin out. And turn number 4, both cars sliding, nail the tire barriers. Both cars gets cosmetic damage, but they are able to continue on. Let's take a look at this again. Let's go with Sammy Jr.'s point of view. 2 races to go at Holland Raceway. There you see the contact. Nick Kennedy sliding up. And they just run out of room. And into the tire barriers. but both are able to continue on with minor cosmetic damage. Well, this will be a quick caution. We'll take you back to the restart. And we are back. Going to get this race restarted with 8 laps to go. No one is out of the race. Riley Spurley is our race leader. Second is Dexter Black. Third, Cal Hunter. Fourth, Cole Nixie. Fifth is Eli Bright. The front 4 drivers have never won in the Whelen series. So, one of those 4 drivers looking to make history. Riley Spurley has led all 11 laps so far. Looking to dominate. Pace car pulls in. Looking to get a great jump. And we are back to racing here at Riverhead. Dexter Black right on the back end of Riley Spurley's car. Down the back stretch. Dexter Black trying to get under the 28, and we have a lead change. He crowds the 28 up the track. Still crowded. Dexter Black clears. New race leader. Here comes the 09, Cal Hunter. Cal Hunter, brother to Evan Hunter, who has won 3 times this season, looking for his first win of the season. And he clears Riley Spurley tube. Down the back stretch. And to turn 3 and to turn 4, side by side with Dexter Black. Be 5 laps to go this time by. Dexter Black led that lap. Evan Hunter not giving up though, fighting side by side. If a caution comes out at this point, we will go green, white, checkered. Kyle Hunter clears coming out of turn number 3, but Dexter Black with a run on the high side. He led that lap just barely. Down the backstretch yet again, and to turn number 3. Be 3 laps to go this time by. Oh, I heard a spin. Looks like the 57 and the 50 racing it back. So that means we will go green, white, checkered between the 2 leaders. Cal Hunter clears. Whoa, missing the 57. And Cal Hunter will lead us back to green once we go green, white, checkered. Let's take a look and see what happened to the 57 and the 50. So here's the cause of caution. The 50 car, Sam and Oskin racing with Daniel Grachach. And going through turns 3 and 4, the 57 slides up the track in to the 50 car. And Simon Oskin goes for a big spin in turn number 4. And we'll back it into the tire barrier. And that is the cause of the caution. A 1-car spin in turn 4. And technically the 57 spun out as well. We'll see what's going on. Daniel just tries to get a run, and Oskin... Nope, looks like the 57 just lost control and slides up into the 50. And Oskin, he didn't do anything. He just got taken out. So because this caution happened with less than 2 laps to go, this race will be extended by virtue of the green, white, checkered, which we will take you to, but first, your results. So here are your race results. Kyle Hunter will lead us back to the green when we go green, white, checkered. Dexter Black, Riley Spurley 2, Fitzwater, Eli Bright, Patrick Smith, Marco Telzi, Cackle Whiteline, our points leader, Cole Nixie, and Anthony Lopez will be the top 10. And everybody but Daniel Grachach will race in the green, white, checker because Grachach was trapped 1 lap down. We will have 23 drivers competing in the green, white, checkered, which we will take you to right now. Welcome everybody to green, white, checkered attempt number 1. If at any point there is a caution between now and the white, we will go green, white, checkered attempt number 2. So Kyle Hunter was the leader at the end of the scheduled distance. He'll be starting on the inside, looking for his first win of the season, joining his brother Evan in the win column here in the SCRL Icebreakers Whelen series. Keith Stevens starting right beside him. And green, white, checkered attempt number 1 here at Riverhead Raceway. Slow start by him. Keith Stevens gets a run on the outside, a huge run. He clears him down the backstretch and to turn number 3 for the final time. Before we get the white flag, 1 lap to go. Can Keith Stevens hang on? Kyle Hunter on the inside. Down the backstretch. Keith Stevens pulls away. And to turn number 3, he goes a little bit wide off the final turn. Keith Stevens will steal one. He wins here at Riverhead. Well, that's it. Here are your race results. Dexter Black scores the win. Second is Kyle Hunter. Third, Zachary Fitzwater. Fourth, Patrick Smith. Fifth, Riley Spilly. Sixth, Eli Bright. Seventh, points leader Keka Whiteline. Eighth, Marco Telzi. Ninth, Cole Nixie. And 10th was Anthony Lopez. Rest of your race results. 23 drivers finished the race. And, of course, Daniel Grachach finishes in 24th. Well, that is it for the second Riverhead Raceway race of the season. We will take you to victory lane with the number 88 of Dexter Black. Here are your point standings after the 16th race of the season at Riverhead. Keka White Lion has now a 79-point lead, so she gained 19 points over Ryan Pritchard in the last race. Third is A.J. Jones, 106 points behind. Fourth, Sammy Sabry Jr., 139 points behind. And fifth is Eli Bright, 175 points behind. Sixth is Al Lagacy. Seventh is Eddie Wacumbi. Eighth, Daniel Bouchard. Ninth, Riley Spurley. And 10th is Patrick Smith. 11th is Jack Lagacy. 12th, Zachary Fitzwater. 13th, Dexter Black. 14th, Evan Hunter. 15th, Cole Nixie. 16th, Carter Friesian. 17th, Kyle Hunter. 18th, Marco Telzi. 19th, Anthony Lopez. And 20th is Salmon Oskin. 21st, Joshua Rush. 22nd, Daniel Grachach. 23rd, Bafo Sacco. 24th, Nick Kennedy. And 25th, Ace Horsebutt. That is your point standings after the 16th race of the season. We will next see you at the 17th race of the season at the Catamount Stadium. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.